Well, this is real easy. Save America, make the Trump tax cuts permanent, which, by the way, Mike Pence was very clear about making the Trump-Pence tax cuts permanent. Joining me now, my dear friend Art Laffer, former Reagan economic advisor, Presidential Medal of Freedom recipient. Art, unfortunately, the Biden budget forgot to include that paragraph about making the Trump tax cuts permanent, and instead, I'm sure you've read it, but they have piled on unbelievable $2.5 trillion worth of tax. I mean, taxing everything. If it moves, tax it. And on top of that, doubled up on the fossil fuel companies. So, Art, you know, in terms of your path-breaking framework, what is this going to do to the economy if it ever were legislated?
Well, it won't be legislated, thank goodness, Larry. And what it really does that's really fun for you and for me is it gives us enormous sets of targets out there of just stupid, bad policy. It also really helps to the elections in November. But if it were to pass, it would have very major negative effects on the U.S. economy and on inflation. And it would have long-term consequences on the U.S. role in the world economy. And it's just a bad, 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 bad set of policies. But fortunately, it really will bring it to an end fairly soon in November. And I'm very excited about November because I think we've had enough of this Biden stuff. I feel it right up to here, and I think you do, too. It's just, I mean, the strategic oil reserves, Larry, as a political tool to get the inflation down so his polls go higher. What? That's not what an American president's supposed to do. That's just not.
It's an embarrassing. You're right.
It is embarrassing.
It's an embarrassing ploy. And then, of course, he continues his fatwa against the fossil fuel companies and so forth and so on. Art, to go back a second, though, it's an important point for all of us to hear. You're saying these tax increases, they're really, most of them are marginal tax rate increases, would add to inflation. And I presume you're talking about debilitating the supply side of the economy. Is that the inflation impact?
Well, that in part. Also, by the way, raising those tax rates will reduce total revenues. I just finished my book. It'll be coming out shortly. I did it with Gene Sinkfield and your friend Brian Dimitrovic, called Taxes Have Consequences. It shows that whenever you raise the highest tax rates, the rich do get hurt, but what they do have left over, they shelter. So the revenues go way down on that. That's exactly what happened with our tax bill in 2017. It also shows that when you raise taxes on the rich, the economy goes down. And the biggest damage done, Larry, is to the poor, the minority, the disenfranchised, the lowest group of workers in the society, those most in need of good, high-paying jobs, get really damaged dramatically when you raise tax rates on the rich. So, and here he goes again with this trope about wanting to tax the rich, make them pay their fair share. What a bunch of hooey that is, Larry. It's just plain wrong, and it's against all the evidence we have from the beginning of the income tax in the U.S. right up through Trump. And here he goes again, just doing the same silly stuff. And I don't understand it. They just don't learn.
You know, Art, go back, I don't know, I guess it's 5 years now. No, it's more than 5 years, 6 years. During the campaign of 2015, 2016, and you were engaged in this, but we had, you know, Steve Moore and me and Kevin Hassett and so forth, Steve Mnuchin. The stuff that we came up with is when you raise the corporate tax, right? So Biden wants to raise it from 21 to 28, which if you include states, that would bring it to 32. I think it would be the highest or second highest in the OECD. But when you raise the corporate tax, the people that get hurt the most are the middle-income, blue-collar wage earners, that they shoulder 50, 60, up to 70% of the burden. So you raise that tax, you're going right for their wages and productivity.
Yeah, this is exactly what Kevin Hassett's research has shown. Is that the median income, as with our tax cut, went way, way up, as you know. And revenues, by the way, came in. The tax cut paid for itself in 2 years. And you had the lowest unemployment rate ever for the minorities, the people undereducated. The poverty rate was the lowest ever. If you reverse that, Larry, you're going to reverse all the results as well. And you're going to get the poor being hurt, the less educated, the minorities. You're going to see poverty rates go up, and you're going to see revenues going down, and you're going to see production shrink. With production shrinking and the revenues going down, you're going to see printing more money, Larry, and that will be a classic case to be conducive and to accommodate inflation. And that inflation number I can't see going down anytime in the near-term future. I don't know about you, but I just don't see any reprieve coming.
I'm with you because I mean, it's a different segment. We'll do it soon. But the Fed hasn't really started to fight. They're still increasing their balance sheet and the monetary base and all that stuff. The commodity price indexes are still signaling
it's through the ceiling.
Inflation. Yeah, no, that's right. All the price indicators.
It's just terrible. I mean, Paul Volcker had the interest rate above the inflation rate to stop it. I mean, the prime was 21.5 when we came into office on January 20th. Inflation was in the mid 15–16% range. That's the only way you get to really stop it. They have no intention of putting rates up to 12, 13, 14%. None whatsoever. And that's what it takes, Larry. It's not easy to stop inflation.
Unfortunately, you are correct. Art Laffer, we thank you for your advice. We appreciate it very much.